Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'll be explaining and showing you how to use a Canon AF35ML camera. I'll be going over loading it, unloading it, all the main functions. So by the end of this video, you will be able to use the camera perfectly. Let's get started. Today we'll be looking at the Canon AF35ML. It has different names in different regions, but the most significant thing about it is that it has a 40mm 1.9 lens. So if you have that same camera, let's jump right into it. We're gonna start with loading film. Afterwards, I'll explain to you everything you need to know about the camera, how it functions, how to take a picture, how to set the ISO. But let's get started with loading the film. Before we actually load the film, the camera uses AA batteries. So that's what I'm going to be using. You open up the battery compartment right here. Be careful with the battery compartment because these things, they really like to break. So a lot of cameras have them taped, and it already indicates how to put the batteries on this orange sticker. So that's what I'm going to be following. So I'm closing the battery compartment. It's nice and snug. And then that's when we can get to loading the film. I'm gonna put the camera on, and what you want to be doing when you're loading the film is just opening up the back, this lever right here. Back opens like this. I'm just gonna put this right here so it doesn't, okay, still kind of falls over. Take your roll of film, put it right in here, just like that. And then you can see that there's a little indicator that shows you how much of the tip of the film you're supposed to put in. That looks fine to me. Close the back, and all you gotta do now is just press the shutter button once. Let me see. Okay, something's up. Something is up. There you go. Okay, I don't know why the motor was just kind of getting weird on me, but you wanna be taking a picture. As you can see, the aperture is closing and opening until you're on frame 1, which you can see right here. So that's how you load the film into the camera. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's talk about the other functions of this camera right now. Hello again. Just a small interlude to this tutorial. I just wanted to let you know that this video is a part of my educational video series where I'm trying to provide all of this information that I've gained over the years to the film community. I'm trying to give something back. Apart from educational videos, my channel is also about my own photography. I'm doing vlog style videos talking about my process as a photographer. So if you want to see more of my personal videos, go to my channel, look at my other videos. I have my socials down in the description. You can follow me on Instagram or check out my website, which is really, really amazing. Let's get back into the video. So starting with the top, you can see the shutter button on the top right here. So you press the button, take a picture. Then on here, you don't really have a lot that's going on except this ISO dial, or this is where it's showing you the ISO you're rating your film at. And you change that by clicking this button in, pressing it in, and then rotating this ring. It goes from 25 to 400 on my model. So basically you can over or underexpose your film depending on what ISO it is, which is very, very useful. And then looking at the back of the camera, here we have a little bit more functions. We have the flash on. So this is where the flash pops out, or is supposed to pop out. And take a picture, it's going to use the flash. The pictures from this camera look really good with the flash, so I recommend using the flash or at least trying it out every now and then. I really like the effect. Getting back to the back of the camera, you have the on and off switch. So when the camera is on off, I suppose you can't take any pictures, it's locked. Battery is not doing anything, it's not draining your battery, nothing like that. And then up here you have the battery check. So it's beeping. That's how you know that the battery is full. Then you have the on, so you can take a picture. And then you have a Selftimer, which put it on Selftimer, press, and the camera is going to be beeping for a couple of seconds. Now it's beeping fast, so you know Selftimer. There you go. Took the picture. So that's how you use the Selftimer. Pretty easy peasy. I think when you put the flash on, after some time, yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. After some time, this lamp is gonna be glowing, so that it indicates that the flash is in fact ready to fire. Don't worry, I'm just using a dummy film. I'm not wasting any film. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. You have the bottom. I'm gonna rotate it like this. Here you have a little tripod socket, so you can put this camera on a tripod if you feel like it. Otherwise, when you finish your roll, or you just want to rewind it mid-roll, I'm gonna show you how to rewind it. So what you want to be doing is pressing this button, at the same time pressing this button. So the silver button is in, this button goes to the right. You're gonna be seeing it's rewinding the film, and you have to manually stop the rewinding. So once you see that the frame counter is back on S, that's how you know the film has fully rewound. And then all you gotta do now is just open up the bag, take a film out of the camera. You can see this thing sprung back up. That's how it's supposed to be looking. And that's how you get your film back out of your camera. So now we covered the main functions and we covered loading and unloading. The last thing I want to show you is the viewfinder and give you a couple of tips with the viewfinder, because it's actually a great viewfinder that can show you if your focus is on or not, or what's going on. So let's jump right into the viewfinder. So now we're going inside of the camera's viewfinder, and I'll try to get a clean look here. It's about as clean as it's gonna get, I guess. But yeah, you can see that when I'm focusing, so I'm half pressing the shutter button, there's a little LED symbol coming up on the left. This one indicates a head, which means the camera is focused on something close. It's like a portrait kind of mode. When I'm focusing outside, let's say I'm going out here into our backyard and I'm focusing, you can see this little symbol on the left, down on the left. It's kind of hard to see because it's very bright, but it's a little red mountain. I'm trying to zoom in like digitally. Let's see. You can see it right here. It's like a small mountain. Now back on portrait, because I'm focusing on the middle of the lens. Sorry for all the back and forth. It's kind of a pain to focus through this tiny viewfinder. But you can see here is the person's head lighting up, and then when we go a little to the left, you should be able to see the mountain symbol. So that's in your viewfinder, that's a way to kind of always check focus. At least get an approximate check of focus. If you're focusing close, you should see that person. If you're focusing far behind, you see the mountains. And if you're focusing somewhere in between, there's like two people on the left. So yeah, the viewfinder is always giving you like an indicator of where you're focusing at, which is very nice. That's a wrap. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope this was quick, down to the point, and helpful. If you have any additional information that I missed, make sure to write it down in the comments below. I will be responding to the comments. If you have a problem with your camera, write it down in the comments below as well. I might be able to help you out. Otherwise, have fun with this beauty. It's a unique camera. It has a 1.9 aperture, which for point and shoot camera is really special. It's a beautiful camera. Go out, shoot, have fun, and just enjoy it. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good one, everybody.